no fun offloading. And this is a local game, it's not even a network internet game. And I've been playing it for a while, but yeah, let's see how the stream works. Updated a few things, so yeah. Where are we now? We're on the moon, which of course means our systems are running out of power. Fully depleted in, we are depleted. So we're currently running off the ship battery. The ship has been able to fly here and not been able to leave. I've not been able to charge it up. What? So we've got oxygen farms, we've got turrets, which is at the moment working for 5 minutes, then the power runs out. Massive solar arrays that runs on script. That's a solar tracking script that's supposed to track the sun. To solar arrays. Unfortunately, it's nighttime, no sun out. So we're not going to get any power for now. Meanwhile, this thing is running because it's got power, but it's also running low. It's gonna run for 3 days, apparently. So, yeah. Maybe just switch this off, because this is going to cause issues. It's dropping through, trying to disjoin the grids. Something I actually hate about space engineers is you've got a ship docking on a connector and it makes it one station, and I actually want to keep these separate. But how to get to the other base? I can't fly there. I've got a spawn station here and I've got a teleport system. And guess what? Not enough power for teleport. So, one way of getting there is switch the spawn station off. Check what is in my inventory. There's a few things. Then I don't do that. So now I should be empty. Sweet. And as you can see, not the greatest of gear, because this is one travel method. And we're on the Earth. Massive refinery on the Earth. And we've been just on the moon, which would... That's space, cobalt mines. That's my satellite station, which is that way, 227 kilometers. Now I've got a second ship, or rather my second ship. The one on the moon is my third ship. This one can reach the orbital station, but yeah, it's on fumes when it lands back here. So that's a one-way trip. Oh well, back and forth from the thing. I can't go to the moon with that. I loaded the Stargate thing in, not really been using it. because power, and I do have the teleport system. Now this is quite extensive building. See, it goes that way and it goes that way to the different mines. There's a few mods loading, like the build and repair nanobot system, the teleport system, and of course the Stargate and getting uranium on Earth, which quite frankly you can get it on Earth. So let's go to the station 1, the orbital station. That's orange, that means low power for the thing, but it's able to get here. Also got thing. The solar system script looks like it goes into pause when you save the game and load it up. So every time you load in, you have to restart the solar system. Lovely. But yeah, I can probably fix that with a timer block. Bidding, command center, doors, as part of the teleport mod. And then of course refinery and landing pad, same as on the Earth side. And of course we're in a satellite, so we're quite high up. And there's Earth. And there's me falling. I'm not standing on a solar panel apparently. So there's Earth. So I've got a small mining ship that sits here that I've been trying to mine some stuff around here, including some ice. You can see it's got a detector on top, and it's got 4 large small block containers with 2 large batteries, which is in recharge mode. That's just a sorting system for when the big ship lands, when it ever gets here again. And then of course, who wants an elevator? Just some pistons with some blocks. Deedle 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 dee. Need elevator music. And the battery banks for the station. And some reactors, which of course has nothing in it. Can probably build reactors on the moon. Grab some uranium across, but it's supposed to be self-sustaining. And at the moment it's not. Massive solar array, and it's not able to even contain it. So I might have to build the solar array even bigger. Starting to understand why people like mods for solar panels, because apparently on a server the amount of solar panels could actually cause quite a bit of lag. And for this station to even keep operational, yeah, a lot of solar panels. And it's got the oxygen farms also on it, which tries and keeps it to the sun when it works. Solar tracking, you can just tell it to start. And yeah, there's the sun. This is all survival, of course. So yeah, there was time to do this. That's just fence controls set up. What aren't I just here? This is just a normal script. I was trying to figure out why that remains 0, but it seems like it's to do with the solar panel. Solar panels are getting power. From where? Some couches. Yeah. Physics engines of space engineers. So even if you can find the sun somewhere, it might get power, but where is it getting power from? Okay. The fun of moon. Oh, cool. Well, this is not moon, this is asteroid. But yeah. As for mines, all my mines is set up the same way. Let's go to the silver mine. Also orange. Okay, this is the silver mine. Well, that's a gold and that's a silver. We're playing with not enough food resources. Go. I need to get some bottles. On the moon it's not that big of a problem. On Earth, yeah, 1G charge through your helium. Okay. Inventory. C4 bottles. If I can spell one day. Apparently nothing. More planners, small blocks, where's consumables? Nope. Hydrogen bottles, give me 3 of them. And these are hydrogen bottles, give me all 3 of them. No, I should not run out of so easily. And my little rover, that's a mishmash of blocks. Small block at the bottom, big block at the top, so they can have the big detector, so they can do range. Which is for me a bit stupid, the amount of distance you get with even this big block detector. So there's a mod loaded to give more range, otherwise I'm going to be grinding the whole day just to get resources. And yeah. Speeder that I built, and of course the mine. With a swinging arm and a swinging arm. Running out. So yeah, the red lights and stuff, there's a script monitoring cargo, and at the moment it's full. So programming block, storage. Currently, no, not full. It's on 76%. Yeah, of constant English. You can see quite a lot of storage. 39 large storage containers. So quite a bit of storage. Um, but yeah, reading that's even more. Because this script takes everything in consideration. And for some reason, I keep losing wheels. Must be some people wanting wheels. I don't know. You know, it's bad when you create a hotkey for that. So, what's the problem? And now we've got wheels. Let the thing jump and then well in the air tell it to get wheels in. And nanobots are repairing the wheels. This little thing has some speed to it when I need it. But that also decreases its range. So if you press X, you can actually jump. Hold X in and to bring down its suspension. And when you've got an uphill that you can't get up, fire the engines to boost us. Those boosters got me out of a few scrapes already. I got stuck. You can see pipeline continues, and here's another base. Put the batteries back into charge mode. It's got two solar panels on its back so that it can charge while standing. So again, base. This literally is this joint, although it looks joint. And that's why these are curved blocks. So if I take my welder, you can see it's curved blocks. So they don't really make contact, even though they look like they do. And swing. The real drill. So yeah, I found that I need magnesium. More magnesium, so this is the only one that's running at the moment. Even though the arm is fully extended. Time to move the drill and drill it. I'll do that the other day. And another phone. Or drill site. So yeah. They should have. Looks like I've got all the ore out. Well, apparently not. It's on its way to uranium. So that's probably where I got some of the uranium. I can't even remember. Old age. And yeah, gravel. Literally started to throw it out because there's so much gravel, it's just clogging up the system. And it's used only for a few things. think that's just because I'm not doing iron ore, I'm doing rocks. What's nice is this thing can actually take quite a jump. Take some damage. And it's busy fixing itself again. It's got a small bolt-in nanobot system on it. The only catch is, of course, you need the space to fix it. Otherwise, you're not fixing anything. And to give you the idea where all the storage are, oh, lovely. I'll have to flip it later. Enough storage? These are large storages, each one literally full. So yeah, let's see how we can flip this. That's not going to work. Like that. And this thing is literally slow as a truck. Did I leave it on auto? But I've powered it down. As you can see, it's not the fastest thing on the planet. Of course, this thing's got a basically assembler and refinery on it. It's a mobile bolting platform, effectively. See, it can't even jump. Not sure what that all is. Let's just switch off the detector. Even though it does switch off a few, not all of it. I think that add-on's not working as intended. So how are we going to flip this? Normally I'd say just take a rope, but that doesn't work here. What's in this ship? A bit of iron, nickel. Might have be able to do something. Sun. So what we need to do is flip it. And how we're going to do that is the question. Now, yeah, you need steel plate. Do I have steel plate? Yes, I do. Which I can't get from here. Okay. Input steel plate. Thanks. Now you can hear it's already trying to repair the damages. Yeah, I can't add it. Okay. Control. Plus that. Reverse. See, it's busy repairing. Tap if I'm on the right screen. I just thought about something. which might make this not required. The boosters. We want to roll that way. It's trying. Nah, doesn't. I'm just wasting power. I'll switch that back off. Needs to happen is that needs to be done. Needs motors. Well, this one is not working, so to flip a ship in this guy. Halfway there. Tinge. It matters. We're so far away from this storage, I don't know what we're going to do. We've got 8 motors in inventory. Nice. Give to me. From here. Okay, let's extend that piston. Garage. Crouch walk apparently. So piston to first. So what this does is tells the build and repair not to build these blocks. So it'll stay these blocks, which means it's got the one hit point and it's destroyed. But if we're lucky, that's ample for what we want to do. Step 1 of vehicle recovery. Enable the parking brake. Because otherwise it starts to roll. Why did I wanted that one, not that one. Okay. Getting there. One block at a time. Or a couple. Okay. Piston. 3. Reverse. Let's see if engines are enough now to do their job. Nah, it's not. Engines weren't designed to do this. That's basically what it boils down to. But we got a curious vehicle now. Piston 2, reverse. Block. You need steel plates. I can just grab it here. Fun of having more than enough inventory. Am I still crouching? Yes. Let's take it this way. I thought it might run out. Piston 2. Let's reverse that. And let's get this vehicle out of the way, because it's getting close to this one. Love when you take a corner too fast in a speeder and it just says no. And yeah, I'm changing the angle of attack on the pistons, or the push point, because otherwise it slips. So, reverse. No, it's nearly upright. On its side. To be correct. Grab walking. And leaning. Like I said, one hit blocks. It's literally not going to take much to destroy those blocks. The back one is 2, front one is 3. And yeah, I'm out of metal plates. So I don't know, take everything I got, still need it. Okay, fine. But we're getting close. Gets to the right level, it'll just fall over. Okay. Control. Piston 2. Reverse. Piston 3. Reverse. I wonder if it's now enough. And yeah, it's got inertias also inside. It wants to do it so badly, but it's not able to. Need to shut it down. So, yeah, the other color you see is to basically just do this. Effectively telling the system, I don't want that anymore. So what I'm going to do now, I need internal plates. just change the pistons again. Can't do it from there. Okay. Inventory. You take everything. No. Where did the plate go? Oh well. Well, there's also bolts and repairs, but I'm not supposed to reach here as far. Whatever. So, what I want to do now is build a piston here. So I can build it there. You should see a little... It comes from here, that side. Needs motors. Why always the motors? I think it is this Charlie. This place is Charlie. I think he did grab it. Even though it's not really supposed to. And there's an entrance, so I can take control from there. And piston 3 is the other one, so this should be piston. Really flat on his tires. Let's try it again. Toss this on. Ish. It just doesn't want to. One crouch. Oh, we were crouched. Nope. Can do a very day. I wanted just to kill crouch, but yeah, that wasn't expected. Should be 2. This is so upright, it must go now. Come. Really? You're not going to flip over yet? The fun of it. Control. Now we started other trick again. With that color block. I'll get there eventually. I just want to kick myself for doing that. Whee! So I should get there eventually. Paint. No, it's 3, 4, 8. So let's get rid of this first. Then we can get rid of this one and that one. Sorry, I'm taking my time with this because I don't want to damage it again. And that hit the and then we get rid of this. And that should. The problem with the nanobot is it supposed to do it from one side, but from furthest to closest, but it always does it in the order I don't want it to be done. And there's ship flipped. And everything looks like normal. On the road again. Hey, don't flip again. Let's just take this to this place. It's not the first time I flipped this thing. The base now detects repairs that couldn't be done in the field and is fixing it. So yeah, let's switch this into recharge mode. So there's no power anymore in the thing being given to anything on this thing, and it's recharging the batteries. Meantime, let's fetch the other ship. Oh, I keep calling it ship rover for some reason. Yeah, there's containers, quite a few. And this slow thing. Yeah, it's got it to use this. As long as it's got the materials, it can basically build a base. And what materials that it needs, I can't remember. It's got even a refinery on board. So you can literally just have stone on it and you'll be able to create the initial base. And let's put this one also into recharge. So everything is dead on it, and solar panels will charge the batteries up. You can see all the batteries went yellow, so it'll charge up. Got a few batteries on this one, but it's got the whole refinery on its back. And how to add small block ship with large block equipment. Well, you can use a hinge or a rotor, in this case it's a hinge. Now that the sun is up, let's go to here and see if we can see the moon base. Moon base's transporter is seen, so I can say teleport, and we're on the moon. Unfortunately, you can see all the solar panels are turned and I was facing the sun now. Trying to charge up. If I go to one of the batteries, charging time 7 hours. And from what I understand, that's real life 7 hours. So it'll take the whole day to charge these batteries up, provided nothing else consume more power. Having said that, that includes these batteries. So it's all the batteries, including the ship's batteries. And this station is running partially from the ship, partially from its own batteries. With own refineries, and the turrets are online again. But that's not enough power to use this teleport to go back to Earth, unfortunately. For now I'm going to leave that down off. But yeah, it's the idea of space engineers. The whole thing is design, trying to build something, and trying to manufacture things. You see, every component has all that you need to create a component. The initial thing, you spawn with one of these survival kits, and if you go into each production, it can only produce these. So it's basically a tier system. We got your first refinery. This is a refinery and a thing. You need to create ingots to build these two things, and from here you can build the bigger refineries and the solar panels and all that. But yeah, normal spawn is with this one, which is also the health and repair system. Provided is electricity, oxygen and hydrogen connected to this, which in our case comes from here. There's my oxygen, there's my hydrogen, all in such a high quantity it does not even register. Let's go for here. So oxygen. Problem with typing. I've got 21 liters of oxygen and hydrogen. 0 liter in that tank, 0 liter in that tank. 150,000 liters in that one. Why is that tank again? And 131,000. And that's, this ship came with that hydrogen from the asteroid base. Like I said, I got it here, but I can't take off again. The batteries are too low. It'll probably take a day's worth of just charging. Unfortunately, because this is single player and on my machine and not a server, it means every time I save and quit, everything stopped. So effectively that means I need to run the game for a day before this thing will have enough power to fly back to this asteroid base. It's got a lot of remote control blocks, each one designed to do a certain thing and take over command from the previous one. Idea is it goes full throttle to close to the base, it switches to the next one, that's half throttle, and when it's close enough it switches to the last one, which is basically going into landing phase. The problem is the object avoidance system. It tries to avoid a thing that's 1,000 kilometers away. Well, not 1,000 but 100 kilometers away. It's not going to work unless I switch it off. And then you've got a thing of hope there's no asteroids in the way. Luckily in Space Engineers everything is stationary, so you don't have asteroids moving around. So if you've got a flight path it should be clear. It's just the pirate ships that you get. And I've got a pirate base that is 16 kilometers that way. Lovely. So on the other side of the moon, hopefully. But I think I'm going to leave it there. Let's go into my cryoblast chamber and we'll take it from there. Thanks for watching.